Well, how's it going, everybody? It's Beargunson here with another podcast episode going pre-recorded for YouTube. Hope y'all are having a good one, and let's get right into it. So,
yes,
finally, at last. So, good thing the audio is working properly like it should be. Everything is recording well. Tested it out prior. Yes, as it should. So last episode did not, the actual last episode, not the one that was uploaded, but the actual episode did not go through because the audio didn't record, which I don't even know why it didn't record, but it didn't. But here we are. Luckily, just be on the safe side. All right, everybody, someone say something.
Hello.
All right, perfect. All right, it is working. Okay. It shows it's working, and if it somehow at the end of this recording it somehow doesn't work, I'm just gonna throw my PC out the window. All right. I'm just gonna throw it out the window at this point. All right. But anyways, without further ado, let's say hello to our guest. On my left-hand side, we have Katie, Cakes, and Turbo Heart as our co-host.
Hello.
And on my left side, we have nobody. Wow. Okay. I guess we don't have anybody on the left side. Well, sucks to suck. Anyways, no, I'm playing. For some reason, they just moved out of the camera. There we go. Whoa, there's a body there. Okay. Now, on the left side here, we got Space Marmalade. Welcome, everybody.
If you call me Marmalade one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill you and maim your whole family.
Marmalade.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Like, goddamn.
Goddamn.
First she like social distanced herself from me. I'm like, yo, I don't even bite. Like, what the hell? Like,
you want me to be next to you?
I mean, I don't know why you're like 6
Wait,
feet away.
how far am I?
You're like 6 feet away. You know what? You might as well social distance, you know? Might as well. Gotta be safe.
Is that better?
VR chat corona.
Now you have to move the camera again.
Again, yeah. I should have made you move originally, but it's all right. But anyways, how's everybody doing today? Today is Tuesday. Yeah, how's everyone's Tuesday going so far?
Tired.
Pretty good for me.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn busy.
Goddamn.
I have
Wow.
a cat.
But I got my car going, dude. I'm so happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doing a commission.
Been a while. But I also found out amazing news that I just can't contain anymore.
Oh,
What?
I can't.
Yeah, what kind of news?
As you guys know, good news. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
Ready.
As you guys know, Star Wars is awesome, right? I love Star Wars.
I think
Star
it's
Wars.
mid.
Anyway, Star Wars is amazing. It's S tier. And I found out that Return of the Jedi, the 6th episode, my favorite Star Wars out of all of them, is returning to theaters April 28th.
Let's go. Woo!
Let's fucking go. I'm excited. Clap. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. I'm so happy.
Bro, look at this heathen over here. The Star Wars heathen.
I don't care for Star Wars. I don't care for it.
It's okay. No one's perfect. So what ended up happening is when I was younger, A New Hope, which was episode 4, was released in theaters, and I saw it with my dad, and it was awesome. And then I was like, man, like, wait. And then, it opened up my world to this whole Star Wars universe.
How old are you?
12. So it opened up my whole world.
I'm at
to
right
this.
now.
12.
That's not a good. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up.
So it opened up my whole world to the Star Wars universe because I didn't know. Like, I just went thinking like, oh, Star Wars, cool. And then I didn't know that there was like Star Wars New Hope, and then there was another movie, and then there was another movie. I didn't know
Another one.
but it was so cool. And I always told myself like, I wish I could see all of them in movie theaters.
Yes, that did
second
confuse
part.
me in the
Wait,
beginning.
you gotta understand.
How it was the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then went back to the 1st, 2nd,
Oh,
and
because the
3rd.
prequels
Back
are
then.
newer.
Prequels, yeah.
right,
Back then,
right. They're newer, right?
yeah, you got to remember back then it was technically Star Wars 1, 2, 3. Like
Right.
that's all it was. There was no prequels. And then he literally like said, "Hey, instead of making like a sequel, what if we make a prequel, like a history? You know what I mean? That wasn't really a thing back then. If you think about it, before Star Wars. I think
that's a great idea.
What other movie do you know of that went backwards? There are none.
Nope.
Before Star Wars.
Oh, before Star Wars. No, nothing.
No, yeah, it was
Yeah.
they're just kind of genius.
Right. The
It's
only
kinda
one that I
genius
could think
to
of
me,
was
if you ask me.
Back to the Future. Not playing.
Right.
No, I'm playing.
Right.
Oh, that was still a
right.
sequel.
Right.
That was still a
Ah.
sequel.
Right.
They went back in time, but yeah.
88 miles per hour.
But yeah, so at the time there was Star Wars 1, which was A New Hope, Star Wars 2, and Star Wars 3.
Right.
But then they made prequels, and they were like, "Wait, what?" So now it's 4, 5, 6.
Star
And-
Wars prequels.
But I always told
Stupid.
myself, I wish I could, I wish I was like, I could go back in time and watch these movies in the theaters because they were so good. I was always confined to watching them on TV. But now, my favorite Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi, is coming to theaters on the
Coming to
20th.
theaters near
Good for you,
you.
mate. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm so happy. It's literally like it's my favorite Star Wars movie out of them all.
Nice.
Or they
Return of the Jedi.
just redefining
Oh,
the
shit.
graphics and stuff, and like,
Well, they already did that. So I don't. If you guys ever watched the original Star Wars, like it's called
That's why I don't
Despecialized.
like it because I don't really know why people like it because I really think I don't really care for it. I don't like it. Kind of was boring a bit. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, it's not really about like it's so good. It's so good. I can't even.
Okay.
I can go into it, but like I said,
wish-
it's not for
I wish
everybody.
I could-
It's okay.
I wish I knew how.
I will say
wish I
this.
could-
I will say this: the 4th episode, which was like technically the first Star Wars of all time, it is probably the least best one out of all of them.
Wait, which
You
one?
know what I mean? Because it has the least amount of effects. A New Hope.
A New Hope.
It has the
Oh,
least
yeah.
amount of special effects. Yeah, like it's cool, but compared to like movies today, like it's just like okay. It's probably like mid.
Right.
But then Empire Strikes Back, like so fucking good. Like it's awesome. You know? And then
I thought you said Pirate Strikes Back. Sorry, I'm in a pirate surge right now.
Empire.
no, Empire Strikes Back. I actually don't like pirates.
I don't like pirates either.
Yeah, I actually had to
Well,
tell
nobody's
everybody this.
perfect.
I don't like steampunk. I don't like pirates. It's not my
Nobody's
thing.
perfect. I mean,
True. That's why pirates exist. But yeah, so
Oh, damn.
If my
Burn.
boyfriend heard you say that you don't like pirates and say that they're not perfect, he'd punch you in the face.
well, I mean, like I said, that's probably why they're not perfect because he's resorting to violence. So they
No, he won't actually punch you. He's a sweetie pie.
Aw.
Aw, so now he's the liar to himself. Not perfect.
I'm lying.
Hey, but
You're lying?
you know what I
No,
will
I
say
was
though. I will
kidding.
say though.
Okay.
Jack Sparrow makes with Johnny Depp.
No,
makes
I
a
like
pretty-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
See, that's the
Yeah,
only
Pirates of
one
the
that I
Caribbean's cool.
like. That's the only one that I like as far
I mean,
as
the aesthetic of
When
When
pirates.
when my
and
boyfriend and I
I'm
first
talking about the
started-
aesthetics, by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
see the aesthetics.
So-
wise,
Right.
I get you there. You know, it's
Oh.
kind of dirty. You know, kind of messy. But you know what?
Can I say
Mhm.
It's
something?
hell of entertaining.
Kind of money,
Wait,
money.
speak your words, you heathen.
So I haven't really joined in a while, and a lot has happened.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
One of the good. One
He-
of the.
Mermaid,
Fuck.
before
Oh,
you go on,
let me
I'm sorry.
speak.
I do want to let you know he actually hasn't had a podcast in quite some time, so you actually haven't missed that much. He really hasn't had a
Really?
podcast in
Oh,
a
yeah.
long time.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He was going through a move. We'll fill you in, but go ahead, Mermaid. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to let you know that you're not Merce now.
Yeah, we just wanted to
Okay.
let you know
One of the
that no one's
things
perfect.
That happened over the last couple of months was that I got a boyfriend.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay!
For a month, almost a month now.
Yay!
Like
Good.
4 days until our month anniversary.
Month
Woohoo.
anniversary. Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Month anniversary.
And how did you guys meet?
Through Vrchat. I actually met
Nice.
Frog.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Froggy.
Frog plushie.
Wait,
Shout out to Froggy. Miss
Oh,
you.
from Frog plushie.
Frogger.
Introduce you guys.
Yeah.
Frog. By any chance, does this person get very sad when they get ignored? By any chance?
Oh no.
What's their avatar?
Well, what's their name?
His name's Raw Evil Guy.
Oh, okay, no,
No, that's not.
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what, Mermaid? I'm happy for you because you.
He likes.
I look.
he likes
I
DD.
think You're cool. You're cool. So I'm happy for him.
Thank you. He likes D&D. We both like pirates. We just got Pirate Legend and Sea Thieves together. We helped each other out. He's really excited. He was really happy when I told him that I'm in a pirate D&D thing. For our month anniversary, I drew one of his D&D characters that he has.
Nice.
From one of his D&D things.
It's adorable. I'm not gonna lie, that's really nice.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
Like, all day yesterday, well, all night. And he really liked it. And I drew a hammer, and because he's a half orc. He has a D&D character.
He's a what?
Half orc.
He's a D&D character he has.
So what's the other half?
What's the other half?
He's a half orc, half tiefling. He's got a tail. The tail can hold a weapon, and I drew an axe. And then
No question.
Yes, student.
What did you say he was? He's a half orc, half teeth?
Tiefling.
Tiefling. Like queefling, but
Barbarian.
tiefling.
Like
I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what that is. Oh, wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
So it's like imagine like queefling, but it's tiefling. There you go. Make it easy to remember.
She's like, no.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's what it is.
Mermaid? What is a tiefling?
It's pretty sure it's the queef, but in the teeth. That's why they call it tiefling.
Oh, teeth in your teeth.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's exactly what it is.
An end of the travel.
So instead of it
surprise
coming
that you
from
might
the
get.
basement, it comes out of the attic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
But let
At the
Mermaid
end of the
answer.
trip,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
I joined D&D in December of 2022, so I am new still a bit for like 5 months
My phone
now.
fell.
Okay.
And
So what's a tiefling?
I'm a really big fan, so I've been really searching. So tiefling, it's basically like they have infernal ancestry to them. It's a fictional human race in Dungeons and Dragons. Originally, okay, fine. I'm gonna try to explain this because it's hard. Okay,
So it's a human?
it's a humanoid race. They have horns.
They have horns.
They're descendants from fiends, demons, young gloths, devils, and evil deities,
Oh, that sounds.
and others who had bred with humans.
Sounds like a pirate.
They got cool horns and cool tails
Hmm.
and stuff.
Is there anything common you could compare it to give a visual?
Yeah.
Like succubuses.
A male succubus?
Male or female. Like the appearance.
Mm.
They got red skin, purple skin, sometimes blue.
It's pretty cool.
For some reason, I just see an octopus and an orc together. Am I correct in any way?
In
I imagine
Minecraft.
like what's that half man, half horse, but instead of like a horse, like
Oh,
a
Minotaur.
I
A
imagine
Minotaur.
that
That makes
like a
more
lizard
sense now.
body.
Minotaur, like the bull,
Not-
like the bull,
Here, I sent
half
you
man,
a
half bull
picture.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
kind of what I
scared to look at
imagine.
this.
Oh, let me look.
Oh, it literally looks like an elf with horns.
Wait, really? That's all?
Okay, well,
And a
I'm
tail.
gonna be
That's
honest.
all it looks like?
It has a tail.
And
it
a
has
tail. Yeah.
Nice. Really nice.
Interesting. All right, so that's your
Sometimes
boyfriend.
they have hoof legs.
That's your boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Would you guys like to see the art I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, let's do it.
Okay. I drew it because I really like his character.
Gotcha. Now, question: have you guys met yet?
He's gonna visit me in October.
Ooh, that's awesome.
God damn, October. That's like 6 months from now.
Well,
Why
what
not
if-
earlier?
Right.
Because fix his car. And also because that's when
Interesting.
hold on, I'm trying to show it to Katie.
It's kind of cool.
Loading.
That's him.
It's loading.
So he has to
Yeah,
fix
that's-
his car.
I didn't. Oh shit! That's not it.
Oh, that's
Don't look
cool.
Right,
I wanted to
right.
show Bear. I meant to show Bear.
Well, you sent it to me. You sent it to me.
No, that wasn't the right picture. I use that as example for tieflings.
Oh, for queeflings. Yes. Oh. Oh, interesting.
That looks cool.
So he's got he's holding an axe with his schlong, and he's got a like a meat pounder hammer.
Oh yeah, that is his schlong.
Yeah.
That's a tail.
And he's
It's
flipping
his
someone
tail.
off too. Okay, that's cool.
I thought that was a schlong that whole
In the
time.
edit,
It
since this is pre-recorded, can you pop up the image in the thing?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'd be cool.
I don't think he'll be able. I don't think you show a dick. On
Oh, you're
YouTube.
right. You know what? You're right. TOS. You're right.
That's not a wee wee. It's his tail.
Oh,
It's his butt wee wee.
That's a tail.
Butt wee wee.
Are you sure? You sure about that?
His lower
You
back.
can,
wee wee.
I
you
don't-
can show it. It's. I hate you all.
I mean, you're one lucky girl.
I mean,
Least now I see
I could
why
put it. I could put it
you
on
as your boyfriend.
I could put it on Rule 34. You know, I could put it on.
There you
No,
go.
if you put on Rule 34, I will kill you.
If it exists.
So I did this for our month anniversary.
There you go.
That's awesome. I'm sure really liked that.
He
Right.
kept complimenting it, and
Yeah.
like,
So what are you gonna do on the 2-month anniversary?
well, I don't really think. I'm not gonna celebrate every month.
So what are you gonna do for the 6-month?
Well, I'm gonna do 1 month and 3 months and 6 months.
Why 3s? Why not 2s? Why not 2 and then a 4 and then a 6 and an 8?
Shut up.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So for our
right.
3rd month anniversary, I'll do something special.
Why not
Like what?
the 5th month?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
When they keep happening.
Then for our 6-month anniversary, he's gonna come visit me in October. So
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, does he live far, or does he live like down the road, or?
He's like, "Oh, it's my neighbor."
I don't want to tell you the.
Well,
I
how
don't
many
want to say it out
hours
loud, but
apart?
I'll
Yeah,
text
yeah.
it to you.
Hours.
Yeah, how
No,
many?
no. Don't you don't have to. You don't even have
have
to
to give
tell. I'm just saying.
location.
Is he close or is he far? That's all. That's all you
He
have to
lives
say.
in the east side.
East side.
So he lives far.
Inside.
So far
Yeah.
from you, yeah.
Yeah, just say far. That's all you have to say. He lives far from me.
Far.
He lives
east
10
side.
hours.
He's in the farthest
Same.
movement.
He lives. He had you. He's in the same general area as Bear, I think. Where do you live, Bear?
Yeah, I'm
Bear lives
nowhere
in
near the
Nebraska.
east.
That's the west
I
side.
thought you were in the east, because.
Bear's in Cali.
Yeah, I'm in
Never
Cali,
mind.
but
Yeah.
Never mind.
Cali,
Never mind. I'm
DJ Kelly.
California.
stupid. Then I've also
Let's
done a
have
lot
a
of
party.
D&D commissions.
Wait, what's going on?
I've done a lot of D&D commissions.
You did a lot of D's commissions.
Jeez.
I'm currently doing a
He's
commission
nuts.
right now.
Or D's? Did they show you a picture of these, or like, is it just you just go off?
Oh, yo, that just
Sometimes
reminded
it's a
me.
character design.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. That just reminded me. There was a TikTok, right? And so this like Karen was like getting mad at these pranksters because these guys pranked this couple, right? And they were giving a ticket to their car.
Parking tickets,
Like a
right?
parking ticket, yeah. And then they're like, yeah. So she's like, "What company do you work for?" You're like, "Oh, we work for the D's Corporation or something like that." She's like, "D's, D's Nuts Corporation." she's like,
Dang.
she's like,
Sounds like she
was in the right to be angry.
it completely pounced her mind what they were saying. She's like, she tells her husband like, "Yeah, they work for D's Nuts," and then the husband's like,
She was like, yeah. She's like, call the police. No, she's like, he's on the phone with the police, and he's like, they're working. Tell him they're working for D's Nuts. And he's like, the husband's like, God damn it, why did I marry this bitch?
right? He's like, I'm like, how do you fall for that shit? I'm like, bruh.
You could, yeah. he
No, that
fucked
was
up.
perfect. That was perfect. Yeah,
I love that.
he's like, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, these nuts are calling us back."
Oh, I love that movie. Also, talking about movies, have you guys seen the Mario movie yet?
No,
I haven't.
Oh,
but I have
It's
seen
so
plenty of Luigi X Bowser fan art.
Good.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, it's so good. Peaches, 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 peaches.
But you've
It's
heard the
so
song,
good.
right?
I haven't even heard the
So I did
song.
not hear it at this point. What?
What?
Oh.
Peaches,
Luigi.
peaches, peaches. I put it on the Discord so many times.
Oh my gosh,
Peaches,
it's so
peaches,
good.
peaches,
Damn.
peaches.
Have you
Hey,
seen?
but you know what I have
you seen
seen?
Luigi X Bowser fan art?
No,
I haven't.
but you know
No,
what I have seen?
weird.
I've seen the live action version of Super Mario Brothers. Great movie.
Hell yeah, that one's awesome. That was
Yeah.
awesome. I love
great.
that one.
And you know what's funny? The funniest part about the movie, from what I hear, is that the guy who played Mario was intoxicated most of the time.
Yeah,
I
because the
wouldn't
movie
be surprised.
sucks.
You need to be.
Yeah,
It sucked, but when you're a kid, it was freaking awesome.
it was
I loved
great.
it.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, it was the closest
for
we get
a
to anything. It is a
Netflix
classic.
live action adaptation, it was pretty good. You know,
Netflix.
It was not even Netflix.
no,
It was just-
I know, I'm just memeing at this point because everyone says about like Netflix's live action adaptations of animes how shitty they are. So I was like, you know, for
they're horrible.
a Netflix live action adaptation, it's pretty good. You know.
Yeah. No, it was actually really. Like I said, for what they had going on, it was good.
Oh yeah. for sure.
But no, the new movie, it is
Shit,
to the T, bro. It is to the
So
T
great.
of the story.
There's so many
It's so good.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, and if you're a big like Nintendo fan in general,
Oh my god.
Like,
yeah.
you'll
I
see
never
all
played a
kinds of
single
Nintendo stuff.
game. I played 10 minutes of Twilight.
this makes
Yeah,
I-
the
you know,
new
you know, no one's
I
perfect.
don't
No one's
doubt it.
perfect.
I don't doubt it.
Nobody's perfect.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Pirate.
This makes 100% more sense of
Right.
why we are
Exactly.
so different.
Mhm.
Yes.
See,
Yes,
pirate.
Yes,
is
I'm a
pi- you know, they have to
PlayStation
pirate their
fan, now I'm
Nintendo
a
games.
PC fan, and that's it.
And PlayStation's pretty cool too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you know, it's
Mario
cool. It's cool. But
Brothers.
you know what? The original Super Mario Brothers from the NES. You know, that was a good game back.
That was the first game I ever played.
Whoa,
That with
I think that was the
Duck
first
Hunt.
game that
It is
ever
too.
came out. No,
That's literally, that was
Yeah.
the first game I've ever
Mario
played. My
Yeah,
dad
that's what I
had
did.
the
Yeah,
NES
Super-
system.
That's-
you know, what?
Yeah.
I used to have an NES, and I had the original Super Mario Brothers game too. Gave it away, and it worked too. The whole thing worked. I played it too, and all that.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I kept from the NES was the Rob, you know, the little robot that would like play a game with you. I don't know if you ever seen.
Oh, I don't remember that. Actually, I feel like I have an image of it in my head, but I don't know if it's correct.
If you ever played Super Smash Brothers, I know Brawl had him in there. Rob, he's one of the playable characters in there. He's based off of their actual like Rob that you would automatically play with you. Like, so there was a particular game, and you would set the robot next to you, and you would give it like gloves, and you would set a controller in front of it, and basically, and you would give it tops too, and like different attachments, and it would automatically like sort out like certain with the tops and place it onto this like switch that would be kind of like an adapter to press the buttons, and it would be pretty cool, and it would actually play like a certain game. It'll move certain like obstacles for you, and you would have to play. It was either 2 players or you play with Rob, and Rob
That's so cool.
is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay.
R
Guys,
O
I'll be
B.
right
Yeah.
back. I have to help my dad.
Okay.
Okay, your marmalade.
Whoa, stop calling me marmalade.
But yeah, Rob was so cool, and I had the attachments and everything. Unfortunately, all those are lost now. I only have Rob that's left.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Damn, Rob. Rob lives on.
Rob made it all these years from the 80s to now. Oh yeah, good shit.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I still have ours too, and like the gun that came with Duck Hunt.
Oh,
and only
I
the 2
remember that.
controllers. Yeah. Yeah, the little orange gun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Duck
It's gotta be
Hunt.
somewhere in like the attic. Yeah.
Oh man.
Collecting dust.
Yeah, I have the original PlayStation, the first
They're
one.
worth so much money.
Oh,
Yeah.
NES, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't even know where the games are for the PlayStation, but I don't even have a TV,
Yeah.
so it's no point in.
What? Oh, like
Then
the
you-
original PlayStation?
Yeah, the first one ever made.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
I don't think I have that. I have the PlayStation 2 still though.
Mm.
That was like quite the
I
legend
traded
back in
in
the
all my
day.
PlayStation stuff. I was kind of sad.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, you should have kept it.
Yeah.
I should have, honestly. I really should have. Makes me sad.
I still have that. I still have the GameCube. Still have Game Boy Colors. Still have the Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. You know,
That shit was
have y'all
like-
played on the GameCube before? Have y'all had one?
Oh yes.
Do y'all
For
remember Mario Kart Double Dash? Y'all remember that game?
I didn't have that game.
It was like a better version of Super Mario Go Kart.
Yeah, it was great, and you had 2 people, and you can do co-ops basically. So you had a
Yeah,
person
it
on
was
the back of the
cool.
cart, and you had your driver, and you could swap positions too, and it was great.
what?
The original.
Oh wait, actually, that's not.
It was the
I think I've
original
played it, but I didn't
Nintendo
own it.
Switch. The original Nintendo Switch. You know.
Oh snap! You're right.
right. And, yeah, it was so cool. I used to play when I was younger, and I mean, I don't even know where it's at. It's probably in storage now, but I had the game with it, had the controllers and all that. It was cool. I mean, it was all like local play. There was no online shit on there, and you used to have like friends come over, get a bunch of people to play it, and you can have I think up to like 8 people. I think. And yeah, and it was insane. It was pretty insane, but nothing like it.
I used to play Sonic Adventures 2 on that, and from what I can remember, when I think you flipped the CD, and then there's like a soundtrack on the back.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, like they were
CDs.
Yeah, they were doing like things like I think that the PlayStation 2 had just like came out at the same time too, or something like that, and they were like also doing the same thing. You like flip it, and then there was like soundtracks on the back.
Yeah,
but that was before like I had like an iPod, so like I would just be sitting there listening to like the Sonic soundtrack like on repeat.
Nice. Have y'all ever played Sonic Riders before?
No.
So it's basically like
only played 10 minutes of Sonic 06, and then that's it.
Nice.
Riding on these nuts.
Damn.
Got him.
Damn. But you know that game was awesome. They were on hoverboards and all that, and it's pretty much like you're just racing.
Cat, no.
And all that. And
okay.
But so and that one was pretty challenging because sometimes you would be going on like really narrow obstacles, and then sometimes it would cut off and you would have to jump and all that to get across.
Oh, I don't remember that him being on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's even it was on the Wii U. I don't even know if they still make it though. I doubt it. But
the Wii or something.
The Wii. Yeah.
Your avatar.
You know what new development is?
Oh, you know, yeah. You're like this. You're like.
Yeah, you're like sleeping over there. Your arms and stuff. Your avatar's arms are like hanging.
Are they still like that?
Yeah, you know, it's that he's like, and she's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, that song is stuck in my head after making that video.
To choose.
Because I was like, I had it playing nonstop, like on a loop, as I was making the video, just to see like which like clips and all that would kind of match with it.
Would match the beat, yeah.
Yeah,
you did a good job.
Yeah, that's fun. You did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
You know what a new development is? My cat has been really having like attachment issues, and so she keeps wanting to snuggle at me.
You know, my goats have attachment issues too. You know, and they try to jump on me. You know, they try to headbutt me. You know, and all that shit. If they don't get, you know,
they're like, pay attention to us.
Like,
love us.
Yeah,
Feed
and
us.
you know what? And you know what? Just recently, as I was getting everything set up, the female goat was like jumping on the window, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Does he have goats? Is he being serious?
No, he has 2 goats. Mermaid, I had the same exact reaction you did, and he talked about it. Actually, we talked about this last stream, but you didn't last podcast, but we weren't able to put it up.
So we weren't able to put it up. Yeah.
So we're like talking about like animals and stuff, and Bear's like, I really want goats. And I'm like, goats? He's like, yeah, they're just really cool. I'm like, Bear, like what? Goats? Like, what do you mean, bro? Like goat milk or something? Like, no, like he really wants goats. And then I'm like, all right, dude. Like, I'm like, get a cat or get a dog or something. And then like literally like 2 days later, I just get like a picture, and it's like the back of Bear's truck and goats and the tarp.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
You're like, no way. No fucking way.
No way. No freaking way. This man went out.
Eric goats? What?
And,
it's like you said it, and then you blink, and there's just goats right in front of you.
You know what? Actually, Turbo, I think it was literally the next day after we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the next day. I was like, no way. This dude actually went and got goats. And he literally got goats. Like, he literally got goats. I was like, what is going on right now?
I kept thinking, did he actually say goats?
Yeah. Actually, I actually said goats. And you know what? If you put your mind to it, you can make anything happen.
What? Okay, like
it was so impulsive, and you actually followed through. That's amazing.
Yeah,
it actually made my day.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, just a second.
She's still in shock. That was me.
So, like,
yeah.
What was your thought process?
Yeah, literally.
I want to know this too. Funny thing. So we were on a VC call, right? Because I would join up in a VC like on my way home from work, and as I'm going back home, right, I'm turning a corner on this one road, and I see this empty field, and it's just full of goats, and I'm like, you know what? It'd be cool to get a goat. And then that's when Tor was like, what?
Were they for sale?
Oh, no. So I was hoping maybe there was like a farm that they would sell, but apparently what people do at times, they'll get hired to take their like flock of goats and take it to an empty field to pretty much like graze on the land, to pretty much clear out all the weeds and the grass before they start farming it to plant crops or whatever. And I thought it was pretty cool because I'm like, yo, this, like, because I didn't see any property on the land. It was just an empty field. So I'm like, yo, is this a private farm? Because, I mean, I don't really see anybody around. And then I saw, like, one day I saw, like, one person kind of, like, moving them around. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then another week goes by and then they're all gone. Like, all of them are just literally gone. And then that's when I was looking it up on, like, a random video. And they're saying, yeah, like, people will, like, pay someone to, you know, like get their goats or sheep to go on their property to eat.
For a second, I thought you were going to steal the goats.
Maybe. No. So, but it kind of like piqued my interest. I'm like, yo, they're so cool. Like, and as I was driving by, all of them are just staring at my truck. And I'm like, yo, what the... just like eyeballing it as it goes by.
Take me home.
Right. Like country roads, take me home.
Yeah, right.
Take me home.
I'm a goat and I don't want to be.
Are you going to make goat milk now? Goat cheese?
Goat cheese. You know, and I almost thought that the female goat was going to start having having babies because she did have a discharge a while back. Single discharge. Never had it again. But her udder started showing, but nothing's coming out. Still keeping an eye on her, but I mean, then the male was.
You want baby goats?
It'll be cool. It'll be cool to have a baby goat.
We're getting it on.
You know,
but then you don't just have one baby goat, Bear.
How many do they carry in a litter?
Okay, so in one litter, a female can have 1 to like 3 per litter.
Okay,
but that only.
What if you had 3?
But that'll only occur like maybe like once or twice a year.
Buying the goat, please.
What was it?
Can you continue the process of your thought process of buying 2 goats, please?
Yeah. So with goats, like I was thinking of just getting 1, but they say it's best not to have 1 because just like their mental state, like they can't handle being alone because they're herd animals. So it's better to have them with like at least 2 at the minimum. So that's what I opted for, just to go for the minimum. And so it was pretty cool. I mean, I have a good sized yard, pretty big, and a lot of weeds and grass for them to eat around. And and it's fenced off pretty good. So I was like, I'm pretty set here. I don't think I really need to prepare for too much else. And I looked it up, did some research on it, how to care for goats and all that. And it was pretty simple. Most goats, though, unfortunately, they do get worms. So it's one of the things that's like almost nearly unavoidable, but there are ways to kind of like deal with it. But it's not like too like deadly to the goats, It's just kind of normal for them to have
normal, worms. Yeah. Like cats. Kittens get worms.
So, I mean, they're about I wanted like for the age... Though I wanted to, I have at least. Hold on 1 second. So for the age of the goat, I wanted to have like at least like a year or older, because I didn't want them to be too young, because then I have to worry about vaccinations and all that and a bunch of other stuff, And when they're younger, they are a little bit more vulnerable to parasites and all that and different diseases. So, I mean, unfortunately though, like with my male goat, he did catch. Like an abscess on his neck. Luckily, that is gone now. It pretty much healed up. There's like a little ball that's left of it now. Like, kind of dealt with that. So, but yeah, he's doing good now. He acted normal the whole way. Like he ate and drank and everything. But as far as going to the buying process of it, right? I went to the farm. It was like a private farm, and the guy like bred goats, sheep, pigs, and horses, and they were really well kept and everything. He keeps them open field, and he even showed like one. the ones that I bought already bred. Both of them, the male and the female, already bred. Not together, but with other goats before. So they
Wait, how old are they?
They're like a year and a half.
Damn.
Yeah. So
they get it in young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get them in young.
Yeah. And that body count up. Jesus Christ.
Right. No, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, seeing all the goats. Some of them were fixed. Some of them were still in their natural state. And from another thing too that I was looking for is like to keep them with their horns, because what some people do, it's what they call disbudding, which basically the process of it is that they burn the horns off when they're young. And
oh God,
if unsuccessful, either one or two things happen. Either it's just unsuccessful and the horns go back, but sometimes they'll grow like warpy and not, it won't look natural. The other side is the bad side, is where it actually can die from the disbudding process, because when they burn, it's so close to the skull that they end up accidentally burning through the skull and killing them. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I feel like it's a very inhumane thing to do for a goat.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh well, we got kids, we can't handle having them with horns and all that. Well, then don't get them. That's just my opinion,
Yeah,
it's like getting a dog, right? And it's like,
I agree.
Like a pit bull. It's like, oh well, they're always aggressive. So I'm gonna like their teeth or like get them fixed or whatever. It's like, dude, like what the fuck? Like, or some people clip tails,
like when people like snip their ears and stuff for no reason, just because they like the look. Like that's so stupid.
It's like, dude, like no.
I agree.
And it's like, and the thing is, like with goats, I mean, naturally they're, especially if it's a male that's not fixed, their hormones are still going to be kicking in, especially during mating season and all that. And they're going to start headbutting a little bit more than usual, just because, especially if there's a female around, they're going to want to be dominant even towards the human. And you got to like show like, hey, like, you're the dominant one, try to teach them. And it may take a while, but I guess, just like anything, just like dogs, you got to teach them, properly, so that they don't get too aggressive towards you. That's how it works, But if you can't handle that, then don't get them, If you can't handle them, like
be ready for responsibility.
I mean, I'll be honest, like my male goat was headbutting me a few times. I had to flip him on his back. He was still headbutt, but I mean, I never. The one thing you never do, you never run away. You just stand up to them, and But eventually, over time, he still does headbutt, but not as much as he used to. And now it's more like he'll headbutt me because he wants food, or like a treat or something, And
headbutt you in like a cute way, or headbutt you like a fuck you way?
No, it's more of like both. It's like a both, Because here's the thing with goats: like goats don't understand, like at least from what I've researched, they don't really understand the difference between play and seriousness. So they kind of mix them both together. So that's why it's best that you don't play with, because I mean, of course you spend time with them, you kind of socialize with them, but you don't want to play with them too much, like playing with them around their head and all that, because to them, goats speak with their horns and their head. So that if you're like touching them around there and all that, then they think, okay, so we're cool like that. And now they get comfortable to the point where they'll start trying to dominate you and all that. It's mostly the males though, not the females. But
right.
But yeah, so
with getting a goats, I didn't California cat.
I feel the same way. We when we found out, literally, like everybody was like, "Wait, what?" Like he actually got the goats, and he put pictures up, and he's like, like what?
No
like,
fucks given.
Yeah, none of us would have thought that Bear was gonna get goats, but he actually.
Now
and not just one, but two.
Yeah, he's got kids.
Did you really want? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really shocked right now.
Yeah, so and the thing is too, like, so he's pretty chill around others, the goats. I will say though, like in the beginning, I think because they got a lot more comfortable now to the environment, the male like might still like kind of be just like I got off showing like kind of dominance, try to headbutt somebody, but.
Do you let them inside your house?
I did. When we had a hard rain, I did. But then afterwards, I just kept them outside, and they got a shed too. They got a pretty decent sized shed that they'll go into to sleep in and all that.
Is it comfy? Not dirty at all? What's a hay?
They're goats.
Well,
You think they're squeaky clean? And they're livestock. When you think of farm, you're like, oh yeah, I expect Mr. Cling to live here. Yeah,
I just don't know what to expect.
I mean, when you think of farms, you think of cattle, you think of livestock. What's the one thing you think of when you get out your car and you smell the fresh air? What's the first thing that comes to your
Manure.
Breeze.
Breeze.
So for
No way.
For breeze, what the fuck? Okay, so I mean, luckily the goats' pellets don't have a stench to them. I actually don't smell anything at all, which is very nice. It's a very good plus. Very good pro.
I think more
Yeah,
you smell
for sure.
the hay.
Thank goodness.
It's like
Yeah.
hay and like the hair, right, of the
Oh, yeah,
goat.
yeah.
Like I feel like it's cool that it's not like actual poop pellets.
Right. It's just like little pellets, and then the male will sometimes drop some big clusters every so often. But
Whoa.
like whoa, boy.
Goat litter
God
boxes.
damn.
So here's the thing.
Goat
So
litter.
the goats poop everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So goats will poop where they sleep, where they walk, while they're walking,
Shit.
and
Where they
Jesus.
eat, right?
where they eat
Everything.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah. And
Like a
so
horse?
Damn.
so 2 months worth of goat manure, I dug a 2 foot by 5 foot pretty much foxhole and dumped it in there, and it filled it to the top. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
2 by 5? God damn, that's a lot of shit.
So what are you gonna
Jesus
do?
Christ.
So I buried most of it.
Manure.
So as of
Buried?
recently, I just like threw it into the trash can. I'm like, yo, because right now
I'm not dealing with this anymore.
I'm not doing it for right now.
This shit gotta go.
I'm just tossing it in the trash. Why not? That's what I did originally, but then I dumped it in the
Garbage
trash can
cans,
into the
like,
hole.
what the fuck?
And so I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah.
Do you live in a neighborhood that's okay with you having goats?
I mean, I live across the street from a horse ranch, and they got goats.
Oh.
Surrounding me is dairy farms that smell like you're about to die from methane fuel. Like I highly doubt the neighbors will say, "Oh my god, this guy got goats." I mean,
Yeah,
like,
you're the
dare he?
least of the
how
problems
dare he
there.
get goats? I can't believe he didn't get cows or horses.
Yeah.
What's their names?
So my sisters came up with the names. They're very set on it. So the male is named Cletus, and then the female is named Jenai.
Jenna.
Yes, Jenny.
Yep, Cletus and Jenai. Now, I was
Jenai.
thinking Klondike,
Jenai.
but they're like, nah, just name him Cletus. I'm like, all right,
Klondike.
Klondike.
Klondike
what
bar.
would you do for a Klondike bar?
Were you fully prepared to take care of them in their weird goat ways?
You know what? Some people categorize goats as a very hard beginner livestock pet to have, but honestly, they're pretty simple. I mean, maybe if someone didn't have like the means to do it, maybe it would be hard. But
Maybe
Yeah.
not the room.
maybe not their
for them.
space, the room, maybe people don't have the proper setup for it. But for me, like my setup was like pretty much like when we moved to the place, it was right there and like ready. Like it was fenced all around. There's a shed there that was big enough to have them in, and I'm like, yo, this is just too perfect. The only thing that I did have to change though, on one of the fencing, it had like those type of like foot gaps, like those farm type of fencing. The all the rest of the portion was chain link and like wood. So all I had to do was just put a mesh on the farming type of fencing, and then there.
So they'll just like go through it.
Yeah, because the female goat would be able to jump through. The male goat, he's just he's too plumpy and lazy to be able to jump through that.
His butt's too big.
His butt's too big.
You love
I mean,
them with
honestly
all your
though, because
heart?
he used to jump through before, but he used to jump. He used to. So there was a part where we put like a plyboard on like, up against. So there's a part because they would be able to stand on these bricks and then kind of like go through the gap in the fence, and he would go through that.
Yeah.
But so apparently he's just too lazy to jump and
Goat
go
simulator.
into like the female. The female, she jumps in between. So that's why I had to put the mesh there. But the male, he was just too lazy to jump in between.
Why do you keep calling them female and male when you have names for them?
Well, not everybody knows their names. Oh, I guess they do now.
Well,
but
now,
yeah.
It's like they do now. So okay, so Cletus too lazy to jump, whereas Jenny, she'll jump. She'll jump all over the place. She jumps on top of the weeping willow tree I got. So there's like it's like the trunk splits low, so she'll jump on that and then go up the big branch and all that. And then in the shed, there's a couple top shelves, and she'll like jump on top of that and lay there.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cute.
The male can't
like
get up there. So like I said, he's just either too lazy or maybe just physically can't. So apparently the Cletus is a purebred, and Jenny is a mixed breed. So I'm not sure mixed with what, but I know they're both Nigerian dwarf goats. But I don't know what Jenny is.
A purebred?
Yeah.
That's not good. Wow. That's woof.
How's that not good? He's pure.
Do you not know what a purebred is, mate?
Yeah, he's purebred. He's not mixed with anything.
Oh no.
You mean ancestral wise?
Oh gosh, you don't know what purebred is? Are you serious? Are you for real, bro?
Yeah, you know, he's just never been mixed with any other breed.
No, do you actually know what a purebred is?
Enlighten me then.
Elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate on your purebredness.
Well, a purebred is like the same from a bred from parents of the same breed or variety.
Okay.
And usually, and sometimes what that happens is, it can result, like with dogs, and cats, how people wanted pure breeding to like get the most purest of bred for dog shows and whatnot.
Okay.
They like try to make sure they breed the same from the same gene pool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and that could lead to some incest a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's what people do with animals, you know.
And that could lead to health problems.
Well, I mean, incest brought Hitler, so there you go.
World problems.
World problems.
I didn't plan to talk about this, so I'm unprepared. But
I mean that's to be expected, though. I mean, how else are you going to get a purebred animal?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
but a mixed breed is more healthy
But you know, mixed breeds are everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I mean, they're like rabbits. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the comment sections will have a fun time with this video.
Oh yeah, definitely. but yeah, no, he's Cletus is a purebred, and then Jenny is a mixed breed, which like her hair, her goat hair is like very like it's like dog like fur, you know, but you know it's still hair.
So you mentioned how Cletus had some issues.
Issues with these nuts in your mouth. Oh,
oh my God.
Got him. No. So he did get an abscess on his neck. I think he like rubbed against something and he grew an abscess. Or he was like it was like iodine deficient because there was because looking it up like possible like causes for it, and a lot of the majority of the causes would have transmitted both to humans and other animals, which obviously I mean I don't have an abscess on me at all. and Jenny did not receive anything either, so I mean and it healed up pretty decent with some like iodine solution.
Yeah. But I mean, regardless, now Cletus is like away from that. Like even if that was the case, you know, like for pure breeds, now you have removed him from that like link, I guess, and is gonna start having babies with Jenny.
Right, with Jenny. But see, well, he's been bred with other like mixed breed goats before too in the past. So
gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of people want purebred goats to breed with the other goats to get that particular breed of Nigerian dwarf. Because a lot of the times they either mix them with pygmy goats or some other type of goats too.
Pygmy goats are the small ones, right? They don't get that big.
Yeah, they don't get very big. Nigerian dwarf goats get bigger than pygmy goats.
So like, I'm just saying, pure breeding is not the most healthiest thing for any animal, in my opinion. Mostly with dogs, but like also it can have also like the pug's tail thing.
Oh, pugs.
Pugs have little tails.
Wait, hold on. Aren't pugs like genetically modified animals?
Yeah, because of pure breeding.
Yeah. Yeah, so pugs aren't
actually
natural.
They're not pure breed. Yeah, no, they're from controlled breeding, not pure breed.
Yeah. Just like pit bulls. Like pit bulls aren't natural. They're genetically modified.
Yeah, if you ever see like an actual pit bull, like they're like small and they have like a coyote like body.
Yeah.
Like you actually see, but they're like, the ones that we think of a pit bull are the ones that have been from gene to gene muscleized.
So pug is the pug you're talking about have thin legs and looks lean?
Just talking about pugs.
Just in general,
I think they were just talking.
Specifically talking about pug as an example of how people use pure breeding and other stuff like that to like morph animals to the way they want it to
morph these nuts in your mouth. Oh
no, I know where you're coming from, Mermaid, because I'm on the same boat as you. But the thing is, dog breeding versus goat breeding or farm stock breeding is a lot different. Where people breed dogs and then they just want to sell them and they don't give a shit about them. You know what I mean, like that, and then a lot of them get killed and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then both the immune systems are different too for goats and dogs. They're gonna be different.
So a dog, what I mean. So I know what you mean, because there's people that will breed. This is the wrong way to do a pure breed. The wrong way to do a pure breed is I have this pure. I bought a male and a female dog from this breeder, and I'm gonna breed them together and make more puppies. That's the wrong way to do it. You're supposed to have like your whatever. Let's say you have your male dog, and then find another purebred that's not part of that litter at all, and breed them together. That's how you're supposed to do it. But I'm also a person that I don't think we should be breeding dogs at all. There's so many dogs in shelters. There's just such an abundance of dogs that we shouldn't be breeding. Same thing with cats.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
The bird population has dwindled.
Yeah, so I mean, that's true too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I don't think we should be breeding dogs at all because of that. There's so many dogs. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. That concept though doesn't really apply to goats and farmed livestock, because livestock, they're not going to kill. They're not like, man, I got too many. They might use it as food or something, but like, it's not really the same concept where dogs. There's just so many dogs in shelters with no homes, and a lot of them just like, hey, we can't, if we don't find a home for it in 6 months, like, we're putting it down. They just can't afford to keep it around anymore. It's not that concept doesn't apply to like goats, like, what I mean, like they're more like controlled, they're livestock, so they're made to like, hey, we need more goats, like we need more goat milk, we need more of this, so it's a little different when it comes to breeding a goat versus dog, or breeding a dog. Like, it's kind of like scummy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can be a championship dog breeder, like you can be like, yeah, I have a purebred, whatever, boxer or something, but in reality, it's like in the back of your head, that there's like just thousands of dogs in shelters, just like
it's providing no purpose other than like a comfort, like, or like to like show off. It's not like it's providing like milk or meat or anything like that.
Exactly.
Or like people who use it for like dog fighting. That's why a lot of shelters don't give animals away for free, because they know people will just come take them and use them as bait in like dog fights.
And you know what's the bad part about it too? So, how, like in my area, right, in the county that I'm at, it is shit ton expensive to fix a dog. For whatever reason, they make it stupid expensive to
ridiculous.
to fix the dog, and there's a shit ton of strays out in certain areas. Like there's a lot of them. But I don't know how many there are now. But back when I was younger, when I used to live around one of the other cities in this county, and there was so many that you would see so much roadkill, and like even with cats and dogs. And like there was even a dog that's been around the streets for over 2 years. Like apparently, like people like knew of the owner, and the guy just like released the dog. It was a Lassie dog too, really nice, clean looking Lassie dog. Let it out, never brought it back in, and it's been running around the streets for like, well, now it's been more years, but back then it was 2. That was like, I want to say like that was like 8 years ago or so, or more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm saying.
Like even the people that we got now, right? That was a stray from that area, because like nobody wanted. Like my friend put up signs and all that, like hey, like found dog, and nobody came for it. So I'm like, all right, we'll take it. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You have
so
a
sad.
pitbull.
Oh well, it's my sister's, not really mine, but
How do they deal? How?
Yeah.
So you live with your sister?
So well, it's my sister's dog, right?
They live in the same estate. Right?
Just say same house, mate. Just say.
They don't say.
So, okay,
they don't.
no,
he
so-
has his own house.
So okay,
it's an estate.
So here,
I
so
don't
it's my
understand.
sister's dog,
I'm
right?
a
But
dumb
we took my family and I took it with us because she's living elsewhere. She didn't take the dog with her.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's like now it's like my
family
parents' dog now. I mean, it's technically still hers, but she just never took it with her. So it's like my family's dog. So yeah, we've had him for a long time. I think we had him for like 10 years or so now. And yeah, it's just been a gen. He's like, dude, the guy's buff. He's like got muscles, all that. And he's like pretty calm around people. The only thing he got really aggressive was towards weed eaters. When like my dad would like kick on the weed eater, he got like really aggressive towards it. So I'm wondering too, because when my friend found him, he had like a small like cut on the forehead. So I'm wondering if his previous owner probably like hit him with a weed eater or something,
Gotcha.
Because like
You're talking about the weed whacker?
Yeah, the weed whacker. Yeah.
Machine?
So like whenever my dad would turn on, he would get like really aggressive towards it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like
you're scared of it, really.
So how does the dog feel about the goats?
You know what? See, the thing is like my dog, because like growing up, or even like the area that the pit bull is in, there was like nobody had livestock, so to them it's like a new like creature that they've never seen before.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so they're like freaking
an
out. So they're freaking out and like barking, like going crazy because they don't know what it is. They've never seen one before, and it's just this big animal with freaky. They probably think it's freaky ears, but it's horns.
Right.
But yeah,
what are you trying to do to help with that?
What do you mean?
What, like, have you tried to make sure that they're accumulating well?
Well, I mean, they're not together. So they're not.
Like, obviously,
separate.
Yeah, they're not even on the same spectrum of the property where I'm at. so
they're not going to interact.
One last question. Do you have any pictures of your goats?
Yeah, I put them up in what's it called, the shelfies, the IRL shelfies. I put them up before, and
shelfies.
Yeah, I even have it on my TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, plug in.
I don't have a TikTok. Sorry,
I'm plugging TikTok. But yeah, it's on there. Along with the new music videos came out today, and you should watch it and like my videos. But
today, we don't know when this podcast is going to be released.
It's tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay, so like it was released yesterday.
Yes, if you're watching this, tomorrow, the music video was released yesterday. And watch it, like it, subscribe, and if for the next music video, I'm gonna be making more of them for TOF. If any of y'all got like a song suggestion, whether it's like rocky, jazzy, whatever, that you think would sound pretty good with this awesome game, hit me up, text me, whatever, comment below. And I will add that song to the music video, make some slides, photo shoots and all that shit, and I will make it happen. And it will come out the following Tuesday. Or actually, no, I'm going to start getting them out on Monday. So that Tuesday, I'll keep the same schedule so that it's not mixing everything up. So the music video will come out on Tuesday, so that the podcast video will come out on Wednesday. There we go. So we don't get things mixed up.
I think I said it better, but okay, mate.
Are you sure about that? I don't think you said anything.
Wait, there's a channel called Buy and Sell Commissions in the Streamcation?
Buy, sell anything.
Buy and sell commissions. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that no random people have come by on your server and gone to there to sell their graphics designs. So remember how
I get that a lot.
So remember how I was telling you about that? Remember how I was telling you about how I kept getting random from my friend's server, a random follow request for someone that was a graphics designer. And sure enough, so on Katie, not this Katie, the other Katie, your friend Katie server, I got a friend request, and I was like, oh, it's kind of random. They're not friends with Katie. They're not friends with anyone on there. They just joined. So they haven't been there for a while, but they just joined the server today. And then they sent me a friend request, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm curious. Let's see what's up. So I'm looking. So they got a YouTube and they got a Twitch. I'm like, oh shit, okay, they might be legit. Or no, sorry, it was Twitch and Instagram. So their Twitch, like 7 followers. I'm like, fuck, dude, they're nobody. All right, so I can't say much myself either. But anyways, so they only got 7 followers. So look on their Instagram, graphics designer. I'm like, oh fuck, I knew it.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh hi, howdy y'all. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm doing great. And I'm like, cool, yeah. And they're like, hey, I'm a professional graphics designer. You want to see some of my work? And I'm like, fuck no. So I'm like, LOL. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be 100% real with this person. So I put down, like, hey, like, you're not the first person that joined one of my friend's servers and sent me a friend request to try to sell me their graphics designs. And they're like,
that's so weird.
And they're like, oh, okay, no worries. I understand. I'm like, yeah, unfriended.
Yeah, but the quality of the avatars were not even close to.
No. Remember the last one? I sent Katie screenshots of the last one guy. They're trying to charge $700. Like, but for you, $600. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? And I was like, what's the process that y'all do? And I'm like, well, once you send me the commission, I'm gonna do it in 2D art and then put it in 3D and then throw it back into 2D just to throw it back into 3D again. I'm like, what? Why?
What?
I'm like, why? Why are you fucking doing that? Like I do these Frankenstein avatars, right? And I don't even do 2D sketches or anything like that.
Oh gosh, the nightmares.
Dude, like, I mean, look at this.
I
mean, look at this. I mean, even like, some people, like, they don't even need to do that shit. They just like eyeball it or look at a picture that already exists and don't even need to do a sketch themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like,
for $700, especially
like
what?
Why are you doing a sketch? Just look at the damn photo and then base it off of that. Like, use your imagination.
About to commission someone to draw my mermaid, and I already had a reference of my mermaid because I draw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So can I? So yeah. Now I feel kind of weird because you guys were just complaining about these guys, but I could post my commission sheet on there, right?
Yeah. I mean, see, here's the thing though, Marmalade. We know because you're a real person. You're a legit person. You're not trying to commit robbery.
Scamming someone.
See, you're not trying to commit. You're not trying to commit robbery here. Like, $700. That's robbery. See, so so there's a person, right? So that quote unquote made me an avatar back when I was in this like Marine Corps RP group, right? Lord. And I was like, hey, how much would it? So I left the group, and since then the what's it called? Since then, I left the group, right? And the avatar has been put private, and I can't use it anymore. but it's on my favorites, but I can't use it anymore. So I asked him, hey, how much would it cost for me to buy it off of you? And dude legit was like $400. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, well, you know, it took years and a long time to make. Like, no, it didn't. It took you like a month to make to put that shit together. You were just too fucking lazy to actually get it through. Because I mean, I've heard other people complaining of how shit slow the guy was to making their avatars. So I'm like, you know what? Nah. Like, that's an obvious. The face TDA, obviously TDA. Get the shit out of here. Yeah. I mean, and I was like, yo, like, so how much would it cost without the textures involved? Because like, oh, it's gonna cost $400 because I have to take out the textures, you know, redo them. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
No price.
And I'm like, okay, so how much would it be without the texture? Just the model itself, nothing else. $200. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck? You did not model that from scratch. You jackass.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna see it, but you know, I'm blocking him anyways. Cause I'm like, you know what? I don't need to make any connections with the person anymore. And I'm like, yo, what the hell?
I'm at the dude who made this, and as I mentioned before, and I even said I'd pay you if you put more emotes on this avatar, and he was like, nope. I'd pay you. I'd literally pay you, dude.
Like, no.
You want a drawing? You want a free drawing, mate? Please put avatar. Nope, no emotes. So all I got is my pointy finger and this.
Aw.
Damn.
Your wipers.
So okay, so and here's the thing too, like, which is what I don't get, right? When so some people.
He didn't even let me borrow. He didn't let me like. He didn't even. I even asked if I could just have the avatar. If he could just send me the avatar, but no, he was standoffish and rude.
Yeah. See, some people are like that though. Some people I notice are like that.
Yeah.
Other people like
I appreciate your work so much that I want it to be.
Yeah, like yo, if someone's offering to pay for your work, but you know, I get it though. At least not from that standoffish point, but from my point of view, is that look, it's not that hard to do. It's pretty easy. I could do it for. I used to make avatars for friends, like being Turbo knows. I mean, I made a few for the show, but you know, it's just I understand the time, you know, and energy it takes to do it for other people.
Can you make a chubby mermaid?
You know, that's the part I was gonna get to. So I don't make avatars for people anymore. All right, so like I know like Kix was gonna ask me for avatar, and I forgot to respond to him, but I got to respond back to him. But anyways, like yeah, I'm not making avatars for people anymore. It's just too much. See, because the way
it's a lot of work.
Because the way it works for me, like whenever I make these things, I already know what's going on in my head. I already have something that just clicks, and when I see something, like yes, I want that part. Chop it up, Frankenstein it, part. And I already know. I already can place it in there. When it comes to others people works, it's you know you gotta find the parts to make the avatar, the model, or whatnot. And for me, I'm not one to rip stuff from games. I don't like ripping things. Like there's websites out there that have an official model, or someone creates the model, or someone rips it themselves, right, and then just like distributes it out for free, or sometimes they'll sell it out, right. So I rarely buy shit anymore because of how much like that people are robbing you for that shit. Like the only times that I know for a fact that someone made it from scratch is when you know that there is no fucking 3D model for that character at all, because because the game or whatever is either an anime show or the game just does not have 3D models at all for someone to rip. So you know it was made by scratch. Another thing too, so like I remember there was a whole like controversy thing about like DeviantArt. Mostly from the DeviantArt people themselves more than anyone else.
Oh, don't get me started about DeviantArt.
Oh, it's a mess. So people were complaining like, oh, people are putting our models on Vrchat and they're making TDA lose business. Like for one thing, even someone in the DeviantArt community mentioned like, yo, if you don't want people putting your shit on Vrchat, then don't have it downloaded for public download, you know, like because it doesn't make any sense. Really good point. Because it's like, you know, the way I think of it is like you're making some art, right? Well, for them they're not even making it, they're using TDA, so it's not even original. So so they're putting quote unquote art, right? And it's like they leave it out in the street, like in the middle of a downtown area, put a sticky note on there having rules saying don't do this and don't do that, right? But you can like hold it, whatever, you can use it, whatever, but just don't do this and that. like how are you gonna expect people from the streets to really like honor that rule? You know, it's like you giving your model out, your work out for public download is the same thing like leaving your art out in the streets. You know, like no one's gonna honor shit for that. You know.
One time saw a TV in a dumpster, and it looked like a really good TV. Yeah. And I was walking with my friends, and it was late night, and we all were thinking, should we take the TV with us as we're walking back to one of my friends' houses? And this is in high school. Mm-hmm. And everyone was like, never mind, it's too heavy.
Okay,
what does that have to do with this?
What happened?
What the hell?
I was like trying to put a piece of what this has to do.
I'm thinking like if there's something that's just laying around, people would at least consider taking it.
They consider taking it, but
that's my point.
The thing. Yeah, but that's different because that's at least discarded. That's like, hey, whatever, take it, do whatever.
Someone is
I'm sorry, I never get to tell that story.
Oh, that was so random.
It was random.
I was like waiting. I was waiting for like the punchline or something.
Yeah. Right, exactly. So
that was amazing.
Right.
I'm clipping that.
Right.
I'm clipping that, and I'll make a TikTok out of that.
Definitely. So with people's artworks though, it's like they're complaining and then they say, oh, well, some of the parts though I do agree. Like people are like, oh, well, like they're selling it too. Well, for the ones that are selling it, it's like it's kind of your fault for giving it for free in the first place, and maybe you getting upset that you weren't the one selling it too, you know. And I'm like, but you know, it's like, oh, it's TDA, it's copyright, they can't sell that shit. But I'm like, it's like they're like TDA is losing money, but like, dude, like, did you pay for it?
Do you really think these anonymous people care about it?
Yeah, like I was like, it's like they don't care. Plus, you're giving it out for free. Did you buy that shit? Did you buy the base model? Like, I guarantee they got it for free because TDA gives it out for free. So like you can't lose business if you're not starting one to begin with, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you think about it, right? It's when you're in public, there's certain things that you can't expect anymore versus when you are in private, right? So if I make something and I make it public, the rules are going to be different for if I make something and I keep it private, you know?
Right, exactly.
And I think that's what happens. So some people, it's a blurred line, but people expect things that are out in public to have private features, and that's not how
it works. Yeah,
exactly. Like you said, if you make it open download for everybody, then people are going to download and do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Right,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
You know, it's like it's so stupid. Like people turn around and bitch about it. Like, oh, don't use it on Vrchat. But like, dude, you're giving it out for free, and it's a public download. You think someone's gonna respect your wishes? I mean, it'll be different if they're like, oh, don't use it for Vrchat, and then it's password protected, or they're selling it, right? I get that. But then again, if you're selling it too, right? Like, the person's buying it, so who cares?
They can do whatever they want.
They bought it with their money.
That's another thing too. Exactly. That's another thing is if I buy something or if I get something, and I'm like, now it's mine, like I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Like imagine you buy a Honda Civic, but then like you change the wheels and Honda's like, excuse me, you're not allowed to change the wheels. Like you can only have our wheels on there. I'd be like, you can suck my whole dick, Honda. Right. I'm gonna put whatever wheels I want. It's the same thing.
Well, what's that car company? Ferrari. I think it's Ferrari. That's like very.
Yeah, you actually sign a contract.
You sign a contract.
You can't really.
See if people were to actually legitimately like copyright the shit or like legitimately make a contract saying that you can do whatever, like then that would be something different, right? Then it's legal.
Yeah, you're agreeing when you
right.
Exactly.
But here you're just putting like a sticky note on your artwork and just slapping it, there, hoping that people will listen.
That's not the same.
But that's not the same. It's public. So it's public. It's still public. All you're doing is just words, right? Like it's not really. Yeah. I mean, maybe in some you can't really make that a legal contract because you're not.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And I know what you mean. Here's a good way to say what you're saying. Imagine you make a cake, right? And I make a cake, and I make a turbo cake, right? It has me on it. I make it my color scheme, and I sell it. And someone's like, hold on, did you use a spatula to make that? And I'm like, yeah, I did. How dare you not give credit to the spatula maker? You used the spatula to make that cake. Like, okay, but like, that's not really, no. Like, you need to pay the spatula maker because you used the spatula to make this cake. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? I still made the cake. But like, how deep do I have to go? Am I going to have to give credit to the plate the cake is on? Do I have to give credit to the stove that I used to make the cake, the oven? No, it's just, I'm just going to be like, yo, I made this cake. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't create the fucking spatula, but I still use the spatula. Yeah, I still did that. It's the same thing with like a model. A TDA is a tool, right? It's not, the TDA is a tool. It's a piece that I use to make the final piece of artwork, but I didn't just sell it. Now, if it was like I downloaded TDA, changed nothing, and then sold the TDA without changing or modifying in any way, then that's kind of grand.
Yeah. See, that's what people do. So, and then even with like avatars, so like people would rip avatars back then. I mean, they probably still do it now. Probably not as much as because I've never really heard too much about it. But if they still do, they still do. But yeah, so people would like rip avatars, right? And then even from their own friends, right? Like my ex would steal from her friend and sell it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. See, that's scummy.
Yeah. See,
that's scummy.
Yeah. So that I understand that if people are complaining about that, I get it.
Yeah, but because if I make the spatula and someone else makes the spatula exactly the same, and then they're like, I'm selling this, even though I'm giving away spatula for free, and they're selling my exact spatula with no change, nothing, then I have a right to be mad.
Yeah,
you know,
because so it's because people treat their rules like if it's set in stone, like a copyright, you know, like a federal copyright, like, you know, like movies and stuff, you know. It's, but no, it's like even with movies, right? Legal, or even movies or songs too. Like legally, like say if you put it on another disc, you're legally not allowed to sell it, but you can keep it as a personal use. You know, so so there's that. But with models, it's like there's no real, like, it's artwork. You know, there's no real like thing going for it. Like I said, unless you like legally and legitimately copyrighted, there's nothing much you can do for it. And especially because you're giving it out for free to the public, you're giving your work out to the world for them to have. And there's nothing, your only person that you can be mad at is yourself if something goes wrong with it, because you're purposely giving it out to the public. Now, say if you were to sell it or put a password protected code on the file itself, or say, you know, even the download, like it's password protected, you have to put a certain password and get it from the owner's approval, then that would be something else, you know. But even then, like, you're still ways to work around it for sure, you know. But even then, like, at least at that point, you can't really blame anyone but yourself, especially when you're doing it for free, you know, if you're giving it up for free. Like, you can't complain, like, you really can't. And like people, and they always put down like no R18, like, dude. If it exists, it's going to be out there. Like, you can't even a photo. You cannot escape. You know, R34. People are going to do whatever, and especially if you're writing down, don't do R18. You're inviting people to do it.
Literally to do it. Yeah. When you tell someone not to do something, like, it kind of you want to do it.
Like on Halloween, when they put the note, like, take one, but some like fucker comes up, just take the whole fucking bowl.
Right. And you know what's so stupid too? So I remember one time I got a model to use for a friend of mine for their wedding, right, in Vrchat, and so the person who distributed it, I'm not even saying they created it because I highly doubt they did. Because if they did, they would have noticed this one thing. So they put on their description, right, like on the rules, no R18 if it exists. No. So, but once you look at the model, it has a badge. Like, it legitimately has one. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
why would they go all the way out for that?
So here's the thing.
And then say nah.
So that's why I say I doubt that they actually made it. Because if they did, they would have noticed that, or unless they did and purposely left it there. But I highly doubt that. Like, I highly doubt that they even noticed it. They're like, distribute it here at the model. Let me put it out there. It's mine. You know, it's my TDA customization. And then just didn't realize that there was a badge in the
that doesn't make any sense. And it's not like it's not like those model. like you said, you guarantee they didn't even make it like from scratch. Like
Right,
they
right.
didn't actually make
I
it
guarantee
because
none
if
of
they
them
did,
do.
they wouldn't add a vat.
Right. So, okay, here's the thing, too, that what some people do. So, apparently there are TDA clones out there as well. So, a lot of them are probably not original TDA. A lot of them are probably clones. So people can say, oh, well, I did it from scratch, but they just copycatted a TDA model. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, a TDA model is just a human.
it's just human.
Like, it's
just
a human model.
It is an ugly. I say it's ugly because I've seen too many of them nowadays. But it's an ugly version of
copyright the human
Vocaloid.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You can't copyright that shit, right? Because it's somebody else's design that you're making. So you can't. It's already copyrighted, but they allow the use of it. Like they're pretty much nothing now, and they're not selling the stuff, so they're not making money off of it. So they're not losing business. So they're obviously making money off of something else, or unless they're just a dead company. Because I mean, they still make tweets apparently, but that's about it as far as I'm aware of. I never really looked too deep into TDA because I didn't really care about TDA. I honestly, no offense to anyone who loves TDA stuff, but to me, TDA is ugly.
It's just old.
I've seen it constantly for the past 3 years, and I'm done with it. Like, it's so annoying because what people would do, they'll get a character right and put a TDA face on it, and I'm like, why? Like, why would you? The fuck would you put a TDA face on? Like,
it's old.
Like some people put like say Resident Evil characters, they'll put TDA faces on it. Genshin characters, or not Genshin, Honkai characters, they put TDA faces on it. Any character that you can think of, and they would put a TDA face on it, and I'm like, no, like, stop, like please, stop. Like even like Detroit Becomes Human, Connor, and was it Kara? They put TDA faces on them. I'm like, why?
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna ask. I'm a dumbass. What's TDA?
Okay, so you've probably seen them before. They're everywhere. But like the e-girl avatars and the e-boy avatars, you know those faces that they got? That they all look the same? You know, like,
Miku, like
they're all the same. Here, actually, I do have avatars. Back before TDA was like really getting on my nerves, I'll show you all an avatar that has TDA face on it, and I didn't even realize it because it blended in at the time. It blended so well, now. But because I've seen them so much, I recognize it. Even if they put makeup or whatever on it to disguise it, I recognize it off the bat, and I'm like, no, like no more TDA, please, no more TDA. I don't like you. Get out of my face.
I can't do it anymore either.
Yeah. Here's an avatar that I uploaded a long time ago, a couple years back, right? And this is oh shit, why is my controllers all off? Oh, that's weird. So this character is supposed to be Yuno from Future Diary, right? Also, why the fuck? Oh shit.
But it's got that Hitsune Miku kind of.
Yeah, like look at the face. Oh, look at the face. You see this face? Like, have you seen this face before on any models? Like,
every model.
Yeah.
Every. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. It's like back to normal. But yeah, like every avatar model has this. I'm like, hold on. How did I do that again? There. Oh, there we go. Oh. I just did it. Oh, and there we go. I am open sesame.
What is that?
Yeah, it was just it's too much to handle, you know. Oh, too much.
I know what you mean. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It gets old quick. Yeah,
it does, and I'm tired of it. You know, that's why I'm like, get away from the TDA faces. I would love to see more original faces, out there, and see what what's it called with Krypton, right? Krypton Future Entertainment or something like that. They make the original like Miku and Vocaloid faces and all that, right? And their shit turns out great. Like I've never had issues with those models at all. I mean, except for the fact that sometimes oh shit, what's it called? Sometimes, not all the time, at least not with the original ones, but sometimes they'll have high poly count. So all the TDA ones, every TDA model you ever get your hands on has like the minimum of like 180 polygons. 180,000 polygons. Majority of them are on the average are like 200 to 300k polygons, and it is insane. Like they layer the fuck out of the hands, like the fingers of polygons. Like you'll be deleting them, delete, and there's just nonstop. The fingertips just keep on going, and even like the legs, not so much the legs, more the fingers, but like everywhere is just high in polygons. And they're like layered in it. And I'm like, why do you guys cake these models in polygons? I get it for the detail looks, right? But it's like, it is
too much.
It's too much. Yeah. It's way too much going on here. And you don't need that much, especially for it to look good. Like this one right here got 50k, polygons.
50k polygons?
Yeah, not too bad. Huh. Not too bad, And what's it called? Yeah, so I just decimated the polygons off of the arms, and not too bad. It looks smooth with the shader on right now. The matte cap is looking pretty clean.
It helps a lot, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The mask. So the mask is actually a face from a very well-known, not really well-known, but at least to me, like or an infamously known 3D modeler that made Vocaloid characters, but they were like cybernetic, and they were like very well detailed, high in polygons though. I will say though, very high in polygons, and that's where some of the parts that I use are from those models, because on their website, I think it was like Russian. I don't even think they're around. They're like MIA, I think, because I haven't seen anything new from them. Yeah. But all their work is available from their website and everything. Like all their models and all that are available.
You just put them up.
Yeah, but then just went MIA, and I'm like, damn, it would be really cool to get in touch, but probably need a translator. But
yeah.
But but yeah, dude, those models are really well made. The first time I've seen them was actually on Gary's mod. Someone put a couple of the models up there, and unfortunately that person went MIA as well.
MIA,
yeah. It's like a lot of people who make these good mods and like good models and all go MIA, and then all the shitty ones just start rising up. No offense to anyone that makes it.
They're just copies. The copies,
but they're not even good copies either, too. But there is one person though that is making new ones or new variants, but they're like about the same body and all that. But looking pretty good though. Just remaking off of one of the original bases, but it's still good. Still good. And out of the files, I actually did find, so there is one model that I tried recreating based off of one that person made for someone else. And later on, like a year later, to find out the model was not kept private. It was actually in the bundle that was left behind, and I just didn't realize the name of it. And even now, I saw it, but then I forgot the name of it now. But I got to look through it. But yeah, it's in the bundle of models, and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was there. I was like, yo, wait, this entire time, I could have just grabbed it from here and uploaded it to Vrchat instead of doing all the work of recreating like trying to recreate that particular one. And I'm like, yo,
okay,
because it looks really cool because they had like these satellites on its like on the headband and all that. And it was really cool. Had these nice shades. But on the one I recreated, I put Ray-Bans on because I couldn't find a single pair of shades that looked exactly like the ones that they made. So I just put Ray-Bans on and then put like the Death Stars on the sides. And,
that's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. But
that's pretty cool.
But yeah, but as far as that goes, like, I haven't heard anything new about people complaining. I think people pretty much gave up on the whole, like, people putting models on Vrchat.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, because like people don't care. I will say though, like again, like I am against people selling them because of how easy it is to do. I feel bad for people who can't do it, but and I even feel bad more, or kind of not feeling bad. I think the feeling bad kind of went down a bit because since I was able to upload a few avatars off of a Toughbook, a Panasonic Toughbook. I'm like, come on, guys. Y'all are complaining about how Unity or Blender won't load up on your laptop, but I got an old Dino laptop from 06 to work, and it runs Blender and Unity pretty decent. I'm like, it's only running on 16 gigs of RAM, and I mean, I put a 1 terabyte SSD in there, but even then, that shouldn't really make that big of an effect because it originally ran off of Windows 7. It's running Windows 10 Pro now, but it has the technology that doesn't even use thermal paste for cooling. It uses a cooling chip to cool the thing down, and it runs hot. And somehow I'm running Unity and Blender on it, and I was able to successfully upload both PC and Quest avatars on it. And I'm like, yo, what? People cannot complain anymore. Yo, just use your laptop. Either upgrade the RAM, which is very possible to do. Just upgrade the RAM, and you should be good. You know what I mean? And just be patient with it. It will work. Just be patient. Like sometimes certain models will take forever to load on Blender. So like when I'm working on something and I'm taking it apart, sometimes it will take a good minute or so for it to load because it's like it's kind of hesitating a bit because you just can't process. But it processes it. It will process the model. It just takes some time. So you got to be a little patient.
A lot of people don't have that patience.
Yeah, they're like, I need it now.
I want it to work.
I want it to work. But sucks to suck, buddy. Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost past midnight for me.
All right, y'all good?
I'm ready.
About done?
I'm used to this.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, sorry for starting late. Next time we'll start a little bit earlier.
I'm glad we finally got it in though, because we finally, you know what I mean. This is awesome. We got the sound. It's gonna, bring the podcast back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Glad you have. Also, while all this was happening, I got a commission of $50.
$50 commission.
Oh, that's awesome.
Draw
that's
goats.
Great.
Yeah, draw goats.
I'm not. Bear can pay me to draw goats.
No. I'll give you, my friendship.
There you go.
There you go.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is January 17th.
Oh, I
all
missed
he wants
it.
is for his birthday. Is
I missed it.
Yeah, you missed about a few months, but it's all right. I don't really tell anybody too. But
you missed my birthday too.
Wait, when was yours?
February 26th.
Well,
damn, you missed it even more recently.
Wow,
we did celebrate it.
Did we?
Really?
Yeah, we celebrated it.
Wait, did we?
On February 29th.
Did we?
Did we? I don't remember.
Yeah, on February 29th.
What?
Okay. We had a huge party and everything.
Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah, there's a huge party and
you
just missed
that.
it. You missed it.
Yeah, February 29th.
We made this whole big party for you. You know what? And I'm like,
February 29th.
Yeah.
The February 29th party. It was so crazy. I remember, we were blacking out from all the drinks, yo.
That was insane.
It's like as if that day just came and went.
Just for the party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
I appreciate the gaslighting, guys.
February 29th is crazy.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah.
And wait until February 29th
I was so
next year.
It was almost like it didn't even exist. I was just like, whoa, that shit
Whoa.
was
If we're still friends by next year, I'll draw your goats.
That sounds good. For the wings of change.
Maybe well,
yeah.
Maybe it's easier to say your friend if you actually say my name correctly.
Marmalade.
So I'm on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at SpaceSummer001. I draw lots of D&D stuff. Follow me. I need the I'm literally 14 followers away from
one time I was like walking home with my friends and we saw TV in a garbage can, and I was like, wow, that'd be cool if someone took that.
What's so cool? At my old job, there was a dumpster, right? And I walked up to it and I found this high velocity fan in there. And I'm like, yo, it'd be so cool if this worked. And and I plugged it in and it worked.
Kill me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's probably in storage right now because I didn't take it with me. So my family probably packed it up somewhere.
Destroy my soul and all the
country roads take me home to the gold that's in my house. All right. So, is there anything? Oh yeah. So Turbo. So, When will the next teaser / or trailer come out for Wings of Change?
Yeah.
Wings of Change, I'm hoping. The teaser is out already. For those that did miss the teaser is out.
I missed it. You didn't send me it. I told you to send me it.
It's on It's on the TikTok. It's on
I'm sorry.
I don't go on TikTok.
She's not that cultured. She's not cultured like us. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's okay. Nobody's perfect.
But you can go on TikTok without having an account.
I don't. Yeah, I've made myself plethora of TikToks, but I've always had to delete it because I hate TikTok so much.
If you want to watch the teaser, go on TikTok, and the Streamcation TikTok has the teaser on. Now we're gonna release one more teaser coming up probably sometime in May, because we want to release the trailer sometime in June, and then at the end of summer is when the movie will actually release. Now,
are you gonna have like a watch party?
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a whole premiere for it. Or
are you just gonna not tell me again?
So that's a good point, and I'm gonna say this for everybody. And I don't mean this in a mean way, but
check your pings.
I just post everything. No, not even pings. Just I post everything on the Discord. Discord has a Wings of Change info. If you want anything to do with the movie, like when we're gonna film next, I always post when we're gonna, like, if there's an official filming day. Sometimes we just film on the fly. It happens a lot. But there's times where we post events, or if we're doing something spectacular for the movie, it will all be on the Discord. I can't, unfortunately. We have a poster and everything. I simply cannot. My DMs, guys, if you send me DMs, I just can't answer them. It's too much. Like the messages and stuff. You can't even add any more friends. Can't join any more servers. It's just too much. You know what I mean? Like,
for the Wings of Change.
Yeah.
It's just too much. It's too much.
Too much for the Wings.
But no, I'm saying I can't, because there's a lot of people that Mermaid, you're cool. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, hey, like, tell me. But I've had people literally get mad at me. Like, hey, how come you didn't tell me that you guys are filming? I'm like, what? Like, you know what I mean?
By the way,
I know exactly. I know you're joking. I know, but I had people legitimately get mad, and I'm like, okay, like, yo, like, I put everything on Discord. Please keep up to date on that. I can't be like going one to one.
Yeah, we're gonna film today. That people are slacking. You know,
yeah,
exactly.
Y'all people out there that are bitching about not joining are slackers. You know, y'all gotta look at your pings. I mean, no play.
I had to mute the Streamcation server because there's a lot of channels.
There is. It's very popular.
You know, that's all you can do. You could just mute the individual channels that are too much for you. You know.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah,
it's very active.
It's called.
But yeah, so it's on there.
Music Intuition.
Yeah, so there's like I said, we post all the updates on there, and that's for anything community based. So even like the new Streamcation Vacation, the IRL party that we throw once a year. Yeah. Even on there, I put it on IRL events. I put all the info on there. I had somebody that was DMing me, and then they were like, finally, they started asking me in the Discord, but they were like, hey, how do I do this? Where do I send the money? Where do I like? And I'm like, dude, like, everything is on the Discord, like, all on the post. I can't be like answering one by one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to know, all right, Will Smith, he comes out with the new movie. If you DM Will Smith, hey, Will Smith, when's your new movie coming out? Are you going to get a message back?
No. He's like, yo, did you see the trailer? Like, get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Will Smith is going to be like, yo, just look at the poster, look at the movie thing, look at the info. There's plenty of info out there.
Don't you like go outside and like look at the billboards, you know?
Exactly. But either way, I'm not Will Smith, but what I'm saying is, like, I can't. You can't get mad at me. Yeah, you can't get mad at me for not, like.
No, you're not Will Smith. You're Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The Walk.
Yes.
The Walk Johnson.
The Walk.
It's the Asian version. Dwayne the Walk Johnson.
The Walk.
Father.
The Pebble.
Yeah.
The Pebble.
No, the movie is coming out, and I'm actually really excited, and we got a lot of things going on. I'm actually trying to finish the script real soon because I actually the guy that he recently kind of just joined. His name's Sanko. Shout out to Sanko Dreams. He's actually going to be the composer for the movie. He's really awesome. He's going to be the composer. He's actually going to make the music for the movie.
Dude, that's really going to be so cool.
How long is the movie?
Yeah.
So that's not copyright.
We don't know. I don't know how long the movie's going to be.
Last time it's going to be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to make it as short as possible, but it's going to be
short, an hour and a half.
It's going to be a short film. It's not going to be an hour long, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being like 40 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, I wouldn't even care. If it was 50 to an hour, I wouldn't care. It would be awesome, you know.
Maybe you'll be the new Vrchat. Maybe you'll be an innovator for Vrchat movies.
Like I said, we want to make. I really want to do like a Shrinkation Studios thing. I have a thing for cinematography. I started with like car videos. I really love car videos. When I was younger, I always like wanted to make a movie in general, just movies in general. But making movies IRL is really hard, and it costs a lot of money.
Oh
and
yeah,
this and that.
Cinematography, audio. Honestly, for me, like the audio work would be perfect. Cause, the whole audio setup and all that. Which reminds me,
even that is tough.
For the Streamcation Vacation podcast number dose, dude, that's gonna be lit.
Yes, I'm excited for that. So, but by the way, he released.
Wait. There's another Streamcation Vacation.
Yeah, yes. Like I said, Slacker's gonna slack. You know, nobody's perfect.
The meeting's tomorrow.
Yeah, the meeting.
Can I ask when it is?
The meeting's tomorrow.
And
you will find out.
The meeting is tomorrow. No. The actual event is gonna be at the end of August, early September.
This year. August.
We're deciding that tomorrow. That's when the meeting's for tomorrow.
I'm just saying. Las Vegas.
Someone else said the same thing to go to Las Vegas. Last man, my friend Last Man, he's like, "Come on, Vegas, let's go to Vegas." Yep, I'm like,
Vegas.
Dude, Vegas is expensive. Like, we can't just go to Vegas. Like, at least here, I can pick people up with cars and stuff.
It's less expensive than fucking California.
Yeah, we're not going to California.
Yeah. We're
not going there either.
We're going to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so we're going to Pennsylvania or somewhere.
My heart hurts.
But yeah, it's all the information on the Discord.
It's gonna be lit. But y'all, hey, it was very fun getting this back together again. Glad that we got the news for the future of the film for Wings of Change.
I can't wait to see it. If I miss the release by 2 months or 500 years, I bet it's gonna be really great.
Thank you.
Let's hope I don't miss it, and I support you. And if you
won't miss it.
Yeah, just don't be slacking. Just don't be slacking. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
I do commissions, and I'm doing college, and I also do like Saturday D&D campaigns.
Time.
I have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, no, and I get you.
I have a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, a boyfriend now by a month. But anyhow, thanks everyone for joining tonight's episode or afternoon episode for y'all watching. And thank y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Take care, y'all. And don't forget to support the content creators involved in this episode, which links to their socials will be down in the description box below. Also, if y'all are wondering, the Twitch streams will be down for now. I'm not sure if it's going to be for indefinite, but it seems like I'm gonna be sticking to the YouTube and TikTok video uploads along with Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. I'll probably be sticking to that for now, because it doesn't look like any of the internet is going to get any better for Twitch streaming, unfortunately. But you will still be seeing me around, just on other content. But anyhows, next week, next Tuesday, look forward to a new Tower of Fantasy music video, which will be premiered.
I didn't even know you did music videos. I really should stop slacking.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. But yeah, check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on TikTok, at least the snippets of it, and Instagram as well, or will be soon. Instagram's kind of slacking too, but I'm getting there. TikTok and YouTube have been holding up a little bit more. But yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've been more like on YouTube. I've been slacking. I got to get back more on YouTube.
A YouTube time, but nobody's perfect. But you know what? Yeah, nobody's perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to getting more on the YouTube. So next Tuesday around 12ish to 1 p.m. Expect a premiere for a new Tower Fantasy music video, song of your choice, and you're a nerd too. We all are nerds, but also a no podcast episode coming out Wednesday afternoon as well. Well, actually, it'll be more afternoon in the Pacific Coast time. If you're Eastern Standard Time, it'll be in the evening. So actually, evening to y'all. But anyways,
bye, y'all.
Take care, everybody. Actually, now I just realized that because I had the camera flipped around, it was actually not showing me mirrored. So boom, there we go. Now this is my right hand. This is my left hand. So left side, right side. There we go. All right. So y'all looking at me in mirror mode. So sorry about that. Anyways, take care. If y'all want to jump around, we're gonna come around here. We're gonna do a little screenshot for the thumbnail. So let's see. All right. Let me get the camera back a little bit. All right. Whoop.
Can't get. There we go.
Do I have to crouch? Should I crouch?
I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
All right, yo. So I hope y'all have a good one. Whoop. And fix that. Whoop. There we go. All right. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. Hope y'all have a good one. Take care. And like always, until the next time, deuces.
Star Wars is mid.
This is very uncultured swine right here. God. Very uncultured. No, but nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.